Now, what do we have here? It's a Nintendo Switch. Not just any Nintendo Switch, this is my Nintendo Switch that I got as an early Christmas present. I'm also going to get a few other things, but that's going to be in a future video, so it's still November by the time I'm filming this. But that's not what I want to talk about. I will tell you that I love the new battery life on the later model Switches. I get a lot more hours, and I don't have to worry about plugging it in anytime soon. I get loads and loads of playtime on the system. I play loads of Odyssey, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. A bit of Sword and Shield, mainly because I have a thing for Sonya from those games. Maybe I might change my name to Sonya Fan 2001 if I feel like it, or I'll probably keep it as Rika Rocks 2001. I haven't decided yet, so don't pressure me on what I should do. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm going to zoom in and show you. Now, what you may be looking here is, what are those? Well, those are games for different systems, but it's essentially the same concept. We have Penalty Pawn for the Super Famicom, Tetris Attack for the US Super Nintendo. There's also a PAL version, but I don't have a PAL Super Nintendo. I do have that Hyperkin Super Boy that I could use to play the PAL version of Tetris Attack, but if I can't play it on my actual television, I don't see a point. Wait, I do have those AV cables to hook up to my TV. Maybe one day I'll get a PAL Super Nintendo and start collecting PAL games, but I won't do it right now. Instead, I'm going to go back to the one in the video. Now, it's essentially the same as the US version. The only difference is on the demonstration where it shows Yoshi explaining how the game works, the controller has the red, yellow, green, and blue colors on the controller on the screen, just like in Penalty Pawn. While the North American one, they changed it to the lavender and purple colors. So essentially it's the same game, although if you want to see differences between these two games, to cut a long story short, Penalty Pawn had a bunch of fairy characters, mainly with Lip and a few others, while Tetris Attack has the characters from Yoshi's Island. The reason why they changed it to that is because Nintendo of America and Europe were afraid of boys who were afraid of cooties, so they decided, we'll use the Yoshi characters and change it a bit. Then in 2000, we got Pokemon Puzzle League in the US and Europe. This was never released in Japan. That's where Puzzle Collection comes in. I'll get into that in a moment. In Pokemon Puzzle League, you play as the main character Ash Ketchum, and his job is to become the Puzzle League master. The opening is actually really interesting. It shows Ash getting a phone call. He's on the phone with Professor Oak, and then Oak is telling him about this Puzzle League tournament going on. And Ash runs his way to the Puzzle League village, and he ends up going there, and then he challenges the other players and stuff like that. So what ends up happening is, of course, to get through more cutscenes, you actually have to play more through the game. There are other characters. This was back when 4Kids did the voicing. You know, Veronica Taylor did the voice of Ash, and Sarah Natashani. If they made a Pokemon Puzzle League 2, I will bet you they will hire the TCPI voice cast. But let's not get into that. Other than that, yeah. Then we get the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Now, I know I skipped Tetris Attack for the Game Boy, but I'm not going to go over that because I don't have a copy of that. Maybe in the future I'll get my hands on it. If anyone can find one for a good deal, feel free to let me know, and I may consider it an update and show in this video. But as of now, this is all I have. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge is basically you play as Ethan, and you start off with Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita, and you battle the gym leaders in, well, Johto. And depending on which level you play, in medium and hard, you also challenge the Elite Four and the Champion. And also, you can unlock other stuff. There's also a secret. If you press some button combinations, I'll show off in another video. You can also play a little secret game on here. You can also pop this into a Super Game Boy. Now, I know it'll say this game can only be played on a Game Boy Color, but if you press A certain number of times and B a certain number of times, you can unlock a secret unreleased Penalty Pawn game, and you'll play a game where you go on and on and on with Lip as the main character. Yeah, there is a secret there. And if you want me to show it in a future video, I'll be happy to. Now let's go over the Nintendo Puzzle Collection, which was only released in Japan. It was going to get an American and European release, but someone at Nintendo decided, no, we're not going to release this. This is just going to be a Japanese exclusive. So, yeah, there's also Dr. Mario and Yoshi's Cookie. If you want to see my review on this game, I'll have a link in the description if you want to check it out. And, yeah, the Penalty Pond game, it involves, and you think it would involve Lip, right? Actually, no, this involves her daughter and the other main character's daughters as well. The name of the main character is Furl. It's the same essential story, just some of the levels are different. Some of the musics are remixed, others are tweaked a bit and changed. So, if you want to check out comparisons on the different variations of the music, please check out someone else's YouTube video. I'll link the video to different variations and stuff if you're interested. So, that's Puzzle Collection. I totally recommend picking up Puzzle Collection, even if you don't have a Japanese Wii or GameCube. My recommendation is, well, getting your system modified or get an action replay and play it that way. That's how I do it. Next, we'll talk about the international release Dr. Mario and Puzzle League. This is where Yoshi's Cookie was given the axe. To be fair, of the 3 puzzle games, Yoshi's Cookie is the weakest link of the 3. And I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash and people saying, how dare you diss Yoshi's Cookie? I'm sorry to say, but I never grew up playing Yoshi's Cookie of the 3. I didn't start playing it until 2018, so it's not my fault. I was more of a Panel de Pon and Dr. Mario person, so I think they picked the 2 right games for that. Puzzle League doesn't have any characters, it's just a bunch of blocks and stuff. It's just Panel de Pon and Tetris Attack and Pokemon Puzzle League, just without the characters. Which is okay, the music they used in that game are from the 4 games from Panel de Pon and Tetris Attack. 2 of them are remixes of Flip's theme. 1 is a remix of the Flare's theme, also known as the Blarg theme in Tetris Attack. And the 4th one is Diana's theme, which was also used for Poochie in Tetris Attack. And last but not least, we got Planet Puzzle League, which is the last ever game that was released for the Panel de Pon series. This one is really cool because you can actually play online with someone overseas through Wi-Fi. Now, I don't know if you can still do this. I'll probably have to do an update video on if that's possible or not. It's probably not. They probably discontinued the service. But if they kept it going, that would be incredible. So, Planet Puzzle League, it has a bunch of different soundtracks and stuff. They're okay. I have a few favorites. But what's really cool about it is you can play against someone overseas and other countries. You can also you can play it different ways. You can use the buttons or you can use the stylus. And you can also play it vertically or horizontally. I prefer vertically because I'm used to using the buttons and I'm not really used to the stylus like what's showing on screen. So please, I know I'm probably old-fashioned, but I like playing with buttons as opposed to using the stylus. You may prefer using the stylus, but I am a button person. There are some games I prefer using the stylus, but this is one I prefer playing with buttons. There was also a Puzzle League Express released on the DSi software, and, well, that's basically a watered-down version of Planet Puzzle League. If you want all the fun and stuff, get a physical copy of Planet Puzzle League. I say avoid getting the downloaded Puzzle League Express and stuff. Now, what's really cool about the Japanese version of Planet Puzzle League is there's a secret level in that version, and that's Lip's stage from Panel de Pon. So that's something I'd like to share with you guys. I don't have the Japanese version of Planet Puzzle League. I may get it in the future, but right now, this is all you're going to get for this video. Anyway, the point of this video, sorry I've been blabbering about each version of the game. The point is to get the message to the company that made Paper Mario, both Nintendo and, of course, Intelligent Systems. If you're both watching this, give us a new Panel de Pon game. And, I think Panel de Pon really needs a new franchise. Now, I don't care who's in the game. I don't care if you have to put all the characters from each version of the game. I don't care if you put Lip in the gang, or Lip's daughters, or Lip's daughter and the other's daughters. I don't care if you have to put the Pokemon cast. I don't care if you have to put Yoshi and friends. Put them all in this game. We need a new Puzzle League game. So if you're with me, feel free to write in the comments and join my petition if I ever feel like making one. So that's all I want to share with you guys. So hashtag bring back Puzzle League. So if you're with me, great. If you're not, and you're probably one of those people who prefer Tetris or Puyo Puyo Fever or even one of those other puzzle games. Sudoku is my second favorite type of puzzle type related stuff. Tetris is number 3, but it's up there. So yeah, I respect Tetris. It's just that there's something about Holiday Pong and Puzzle League that I liked more. So that's my video. Thanks for watching.